Okay, I think we're about ready to go. I know that it says we have like a minute and 30 left. I don't want to wait. So we're gonna transition to games. The anticipation. There we go. Okay, today we are doing Yakuza. Yakuza. Whoa, look at how smoothly I turned that down and off. Okay. Yakuza. Oh, have to get that full screen. There we go. There it is. Boom. Bam. Bow now. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, yeah. The what? The game's a little quiet. I can't fucking have that. There we go. There. Is that better? It should be better. Okay, good. Electric guitar still sounds like it's shredding ass. Then, yeah, yep. But the intense part's in balance here, then we can go ahead and move on. We good? Is it balance? Good balance? Because this is about as loud as the game gets. Okay. So good. Game is so good. Okay, I think we last left off. Jeez, that was ages ago. We were on chapter 2, Real Estate Broker in the Shadows. I remember that. Because I played afterwards, but we were still like, he didn't get his new suit yet. Okay, so we saved there. Trying to remember what I have to do. Ran off a cafe called Blend Theater Alley. I haven't played in a while, so I don't remember the map like the back of my hand. I got so into Yakuza for a period there that I knew how to navigate these streets without ever once looking at my map.
Yes, Pompadour.
Huh?
I don't want to read all the text. That's what always stops me from playing these games on stream. Is I have to read the text, so I'm not gonna do that. Let me. I'm gonna flip my VTuber and put him on the right side of the screen because I feel like that's the proper thing to do here. Let me transform. Bleep. Whoa. There we go. Let him sit out over here where he can hide. Be a little out of the way. You are an old man. This isn't going to end well. Are you alright? No. What's the big idea, yo? I'm sorry, but watch where you step, shit for brains. You're not hurt or anything, are you, asshole? Here we go. Alright, if that's how you want this to play out.
Nani?
What? Just, he's like trying to be really nice, and then he just like turns around and says something really dickish and just keeps doing it.
Runs.
So that's a fun one. I can go do that real quick. Damned Yankee. They're an American-style punk rock band. And you have to help them be tough. Clickety clackety clackety clickety clackety. My mic picks up every fucking sound. Really bad because sometimes I'll talk and I'll be too quiet for my VTuber to like bounce or whatever to like start talking. But then if I'm dead silent, the mouse clicks make him like do the talk. Do 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 do. I wonder, did Discord actually send out the notification?
Mighty monkey.
Fighting Maggie? Yeah, it sent out the notification. Casual.
Got my ass kicked. Monkey.
Yeah. Now I'm looking through Discord messages. All of them. Jeez. Okay. We're good. Let's continue.
Oi.
What are we going to do? And yeah, it's it's just a lot of dialogue that essentially boils down to this guy doesn't know how to be a badass.
Oh?
Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Willikers, what a relief. Okamichi Silver. I swear to God, I read that as yes, that's sus. Like, sus. Oh, sorry to bug you before the show. Good luck.
Sus.
Hmm?
Okay, this is a quick and easy one. We basically just go through, tell the guy how to be tough, and we move on. They were just a regular rock band. They dressed like punks once as a joke. And then actually got people who like punk rock music involved in their band. And now they have to pretend to be tougher than they are.
Nani?
Nani? I'm this guy. I don't really know any Japanese, to be quite honest. I've learned phrases and then forgotten them as fast as I've learned them. It keeps happening. I'll learn something new and then I'll just completely forget in the next couple of hours. Speaking skills, blotted out. Okay. Basically, the record company is like, you have to get better at pretending to be an asshole so that people don't, like, realize you're fakers. And their response has been, well, we just won't talk to anyone. We're gonna avoid interviews and stuff. Except then the company signed them up for an interview. That confident demeanor, your razor-sharp glare, the barbed wire attitude that says, touch me and get cut. You exude a sense of kindness, a guy who extends a helping hand to the weak, a hooligan with a heart of gold. Well, yeah, I am Yakuza, kind of. You can teach us so we don't blow our cover. More than that, I think you can give us Yankee wisdom that will propel the Yokomichi Silvers to new heights of hooligans. What is? Okay. Okay, let's teach him how to carry himself like a tree yank. Okie dokie, Kiryu-san. Majima's in this game, but not the Majima that everybody knows and loves like that. It's the Majima who is piling his damage up before that happens.
Free Majima.
Free insanity. Like, just before the mental break, Majima.
Hi.
The thing is, he's not actually insane. He's just... he lives by his own rules. That's the thing. He's lived under somebody else's direction his entire goddamn life. And his thing at the end of all of it is, I refuse to be told what to do by anyone. So, he does stupid, crazy shit because he just wants to see if he can get away with it. And if someone tells him no, he'll do it harder.
He'll do it.
He's not... the thing is, Majima is a bad guy in most of the games, like as in somebody you have to fight. But he's never bad, he's not evil, he's just chaotic. So... it's like, oh, I need some help, I'll go to Majima. And that makes good sense. Majima might help you, but he's also not going to, like, play by any game plan. How can I show you guys how to be tougher, though? Maybe you could come up with an opening remark. Opening remark? Yeah, I want to kick off our panel with authority. Being hooligans, we shouldn't come across as weak or hesitant.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
My throat.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hello, but in English. How about opening with hello, but in English? English? Do you really think so? I mean, a hooligan speaking English. That in Yankee style? I think it would be just right for a Yankee. Young rebels fall hard for what's cool. English is the English is the language of rock and roll. Yeah, that's that's the thing. It's like the whole punk rock craze that they're specifically emulating here is based on American classic rock and roll. So speaking English only makes sense because you're trying to be the cool, like, I'm an American at heart kind of attitude, you know? Plus, being able to speak 2 languages and still be some dude who, like, gets into fistfights and shit, people will be like, damn, he's strong and smart.
Damn.
But do I have to keep speaking English afterwards? That's going to be a challenge. I only know a few greetings. Same goes for them, though. If you sound like you know what you're saying, get away with it. I'm not quite convinced, but I'll give it my best. Rock and roll! Question. Okay, yeah, The agency told me to tell the fans about how I spend my days off when I'm not rehearsing or performing. Days off, huh? Makes sense. The fans would want to know how their heroes live from day to day. Tarashi, how would you spend a day off? Well, I make a habit of getting up bright and early so I can make some pancakes. After breakfast, I take my darling puppy Chibi-chan to the park for our mid-morning stroll.
Oh my god.
And then we have lunch at a cheap cafe to rest our feet. On our way home, we do a little window shopping. After that, I binge on the dramas I've got on my VCR until it's bedtime. You just described a typical girl's day! Huh? Sorry. That really made you sound like a fashionable young woman. I was so surprised I got intense. I'm so scared. Oh no, Kiryu-san. You shouldn't shout like that. You made sleazy Tarashi cry. That's a bit much, don't you think?
Oh my god.
Should say sorry. Yeah, my bad, Tarashi. It's alright. I was just startled. I wasn't expecting it at all. So, how would I spend a day off? Yeah, right. One thing's clear. You can't tell the fans how you really spend your free time. No, I guess not. But then what should I say? What would I be doing instead? Fighting all day. On your days off, you spend your time fighting from dawn to dusk. Fighting? I don't really get it, but who do hooligans fight? Do Yankees have sworn enemies or something? Not about having enemies. Yankees are always ready and willing to fight. 2 punks lock eyes, a fight is on. That's how it is on the mean streets of Kamurocho. And just so you know, fist fighting is considered the most hardcore and cool. Keepers, what a brutal community. I can't take my dog out for a walk in that war zone. Hold on. Dogs that punks keep tend to be fiercely loyal and thirsty for blood. They're often trusty partners in a street fight. Is that right? I can't picture my delicate Chibi-chan engaging in a kerfuffle like that. Boy, am I glad we could hit you up for advice, Kiryu-san. You're the perfect hooligan role model. Kiryu-san. You're bad boy Aku, right? What's the matter? What'll I say? Huh? Aku, you didn't get a topic like Tarashi? Nope. The agency told him to wing it. He's free to talk about whatever, even though he's practically mute. Bad boy Aku even has a backstory. Locked up in juvie reformatories from birth, Bad boy Aku crushed packs of punks before he even finished preschool. Your agency's trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. What should he talk about to make him sound hardcore? Stay silent. Don't you think it'd be better to just stay quiet? That's a great reaction image. Huh? Stay silent during the panel. Wouldn't the discussion without any talking be a disaster?
Yeah.
No. Aku was told he's free to talk about whatever he wants. That means he's free to not talk at all. That's true, but it would be worse if he were to say the wrong things and wreck his image. From Aku's backstory, I think he would seem more hardcore if he kept his mouth shut. When you put it that way, it makes total sense. Okay, we'll do that. Bad boy Aku stays speechless during his part. Sure. Aku, you good with that? Okay. Alright, we'll go over how you'll run this whole panel discussion. Here we go. They're gonna go up there and they're gonna be stuff. Here they are. Put your hands together for the Yokamichi Silvers. There's no music here. Crazy Kyo-san, Bad Boy Aku, over here. Whoa, check out Crazy Kyo-san's original ESP guitar, spoken rat style. Fans got Yankee look nailed. Wow, they are popular. When they're not talking, they do look like real greasers. God damn it. Pop 'em wet high, rock and roll after school. God damn it. That concludes today's performance by the Yokamichi Silvers. Just listening to their songs, I can see why Yankee kids across Japan look up to Crazy Kyo's band. Now we would like to move on to a special meet and greet panel discussion with the band members. No way, Crazy Kyo-san's actually gonna talk to us? I can't fucking wait to hear what Bad Boy Aku sounds like. Here's where it gets real. They better pull this off. Yo, Grease Hounds. Hello, everyone. Rock and roll. We are Yokamichi Silvers. Crazy Kyo-san can even speak English? That's so bitchin'.
That's so bitchy.
My god, the totally authentic pronunciation. It drives me wild. I'm shitting bricks. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Yeah. Yes, the audience loves it. Using English was a good choice. Awesome, thank you, Crazy Kyo-san. Next, we'd like to hear from Sleazy Tarashi-san and Bad Boy Aku-san as well. First up, Sleazy Tarashi. Here's a question we got from a fan. How do you usually spend your days off? Ah, me? If I get a day off, I spend it fighting mostly. Sleazy Tarashi-san's a beast, man. Fighting's like exercise to him. Oh shit, I would pay to get my ass kicked by Tarashi-san, even just once. Just so you know, I don't allow nothing but going bare knuckle in a brawl. If it ain't a fist, it ain't a fight. God damn. Fans are eating it up. I knew spending all day fighting would rev those punks up. Thank you, Sleazy Tarashi-san. To close it out, it's time for Bad Boy Aku-san to say a few words. He doesn't play by the rules, not even his own rules. That's what makes him cool. He rules. Yeah. Were you watching? Yeah, I saw everything. Good work. You saw me tried to apply what we learned from you about the ways of the Yankee to our panel. The fan response was fabulous. I'm still in shock. Yeah, it seemed that way. You guys learned well. I'm proud of you all. Looks like the Yokamichi Silvers will keep shooting up towards stardom at the speed of light. We owe you big time, Kiryu-san. You got a wild shirt. That was the most fun I ever had speaking in public. Kiryu-san, thanks. From now on, we're going to keep working hard to expand on what you taught us about the way of the Yankee. We'll work on our speaking skills as well. Keep an eye on us, Kiryu-san. The Yokamichi Silvers are kicking it up another gear. Your best shot. Okay. We will.
Okay, bye, kid.
People sure have all kinds of challenges to face. At least those guys are diligent. They should survive the rough road of the entertainment world somehow. Don't give up, Yokamichi Silvers. Like, okay. That was... Yeah, that wasn't even part of the story, by the way. That was just a side quest. That's how this game gets you, man. A billion side quests and they all take an hour. Shut your whole fat ass and open your wallet. Whoa, what?
Ooh.
I'm telling you, I can't pay. I'm dead broke right now. Don't give me that bullshit, Tubbs. I watched your sorry ass come out of that soap land last night. What? Yeah, then you marched your little buddies around from club to club drinking till dawn. Living pretty large for a broke guy, ain't ya? For spying on me? You're goddamn right. You know how many different lenders you've dicked over, pork chop? It's collection day and your ass is getting beat. Female collections agent? Pretty unusual. Sounds like a real ball buster, too. Haha, she's terrifying as ever. Bacchus? What, she's a friend of yours? Got that right. Sure wouldn't want to make an enemy of her. That there's Miss Tatsu, the debt collector. She's a legend in Yokohama. Miss Tatsu, huh? She takes on the jobs that make other collections boys run away crying, and she always gets the cash. Her style's bold, blunt, and brutal. And that to a bulldog's... Add to that a bulldog's own tenacity, and you get one mean bite. You seem awfully familiar with her methods. This is the voice of personal experience? Hey, you got me, boy. I was this close to getting my face caved in over a silly little debt a while back. Why am I not surprised? Hey, look there, boy. We're about to see what makes our lady Miss Tatsu so incredible. You think you can get the money out of me? I'd like to see you try. You boys and your tiny toys. You think your little butter knife there is gonna stop me? Drop the tough fat sugar tits. I've put a dozen dudes in the hospital with this baby. You have a tear-stained apology ready for me, though. I'll hear you out. That's mine line, sugar moobs. Except the part about hearing you out, since you'll be too dead. Make your move. Pulling a weapon on a woman? That's going too far. I'm stopping this. No need, boy. Just wait. No blinking now, boy. Keep those eyes on Mitsutatsu and... Showtime! Here we go. I'll fucking kill you. Oh, that's real cute. That's rad. Yep, and that's how you get beast style. Whoa, those moves. Looks like that beatdown gave you a few ideas. Yeah, more than a few. Fantastic, boy. Hope you're ready to put them into practice. What? Look over yonder. Looks like our bad guys here's got some friends. Yep. Motorcycle game. And looks like low-level Yakuza. Ah, shit. Jin-kun's getting beat to hell. He paid the tab last night, so let's say we pay him back by sucker punching the crazy bitch for him. Hear that, boy? Those dim bulbs are planning on getting the drop on the little lady from behind. Sounds that way. Lovely crowd. They're a perfect match for the sort of scum that'd pull a knife on a woman. Why don't you give them a little demo of what a man's supposed to be? And no saying this doesn't involve you this time. I wouldn't. She can clearly defend herself. There's a whole pack of them. I'm jumping in. Yeah, that's my boy, keeping chivalry alive and working in a fine bit of training in the process. The hell do you want? You guys planning to sucker punch that woman in the back? You got an eavesdropping problem? Damn straight we are. Think I want that psycho bitch to see me coming? We'll drop her before she can get those claws out. Alright, I don't care how tough she is, you don't hit a woman. And needing a group to do it is just pathetic. You call yourselves men? The fuck you say? You got a big mouth and a death wish, pal. Yo, we dropping this guy before we take care of the broad. And then, fucking fighting. Bop, 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 bop. You dead. I win! Now we got B-style. What is this guy? All of us beating on him, and it's like he doesn't even feel it. One more. I'm not leaving till I at least punch that uppity bitch out. Well, well. If it isn't Porky's little friends. I saw you boys crawling the bars last night. But I must be hearing things. Because it sounded like you said something about punching a bitch out. If you're interested, this bitch is ready to go. No, ma'am. That's just crazy. What kind of man would punch a lady? And with a group? So pathetic. Right. Now pick up that sad sack lying over there and get the hell out of my sight. I got what I came for. Got no use for him now. Yes, ma'am. Bacchus.
Yes.
Same old Miss Tatsu. Strong as a bear on baroids. Not a typo. Strong as a bear on baroids.
I love that.
You're one to talk, old man. Gonna introduce me to my knight in shining armor here?
What?
Oh, right. This here's my latest find. A real diamond in the rough. Name's Kiryu. Kiryu, huh? I'll remember the name. If you got Bacchus singing your praises, you've gotta be pretty tough. He is. The boy here is a future champion. I'd stake my career on it. Ah, okay. Now I'm seeing what this is. You're thinking Kiryu here is your ticket to a fat stack of cash, which you'll then use to pay me back so we get to stay friends. Easy, Tiger. I told you it'd take a while, but you'll get it all back. Ooh, and speaking of favors, why don't you train the boy here? Wait, what? Do I seem like the patient teacher type to you? Sorry, no can do. Oh, now don't be like that. We both need him to get stronger. Once he's a champ, we'll be rolling in dough. Besides, I know you're secretly the doting type. He'll make a champion a hell of a lot faster with you beating him into shape. That means you get paid sooner, see? Win, win, win. Bacchus, what do you think you're doing here, man? Negotiating an apprenticeship with Miss Tatsu for you, obviously. Trust me, you train under her, you'll be a master of the ring in no time flat. You're insane. I'm in seriously hot water right now. I don't have time to humor your little fantasy. What? You're in hot water too, my boy? Are we talking knife in the ribs here? Because I warned you about that. I'll be lucky if that's all I get. Seriously. What's with this obsession with me getting stabbed about? Alright, chuckleheads, that's enough. Neither one of you's making a damn bit of sense. But I hear where you're coming from, Bacchus. Ditch the championship talk and just say you care about this Kiryu kid. If you're worried about him, own it. Look, you did me a solid a minute ago. I can do this. Besides, the old man is right that my training will make a real man out of you. Hop a cab out to the pier sometime. I've got a training space there. Train at the pier? Got it. Time to live there, too. Pay me a visit sometime. See for yourself. Think you'll like the digs. Anyway, that was my last job in the city, so I'm headed back to base. Kiryu, you, me, here, training. I'll be waiting. Bacchus, I've already got a future plan. Sorry, but I can't be your champion. What sport are we even talking about? Boxing? Not that it matters. I can't. Oh, I know that. Doesn't mean I'll stop trying. But I know when to stop making a nuisance of myself. I'll give you some space, champ. About time for my afternoon drink anyway. Help me clear my head. Well, good luck with that. Just don't have too many. You think a guy called Bacchus can't hold his wine? Ha! See you around, boy. Keep those ribs knife-free now. Get out of here. And thanks, I'll be careful. Didn't expect to get wrapped up in that mess, but at least I didn't come away empty-handed. Now, back to looking for leads on Tachibana real estate. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Cafe. Hey there, buddy. Been looking for you. You again? Got a lot of nerve showing up now. What do you want? I think it's pretty clear what I want. Time to pay your protection money, pal. If you're doing business in Camarocho, you're doing business with us. The hell with that. It's not protection money if you don't show up to actually protect me when I need it. And you have the gall to ask for more when you need it? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Tachibana Real Estate. When they came and chased me out, you people were nowhere in sight. Some protection. Tachibana. What? Oh, Tachibana Real Estate. Yeah, they're... Look, it's complicated. Complicated my ass. You got scared and ran away. What could be simpler? Scared? Who do you think thinks to you? I had to relocate. Now I'm scrambling to get new customers to make up for all the ones I lost. I couldn't pay you even if I wanted to. I think you better keep that attitude in check, asshole. Hey, mind if I cut in? Huh? What do you want? Who are you? What family you with? Not in anybody's family. Pipe down. It's this guy I'm talking to. Excuse me? What do you want from me? They opened up shop here because Tachibana Real Estate forced you out of your last location. Is that right? Oh, I see what this is. You're trying to be this guy's new muscle. Oh, hell no. What? Our family's handled this cafe's protection for 30 years. You try to swoop in on our turf, it'll mean war. Looks like you need some convincing to stay quiet while I speak with the owner here. Shut your mouth and try me. I'll kill you! I kill you dead! I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again. Better remember how to play fucking Yakuza. What the hell? I'm not losing to some kid. You just did. Now get lost and don't show your face around this guy's shop again. Damn it. This ain't over. There. Now we can finally talk in peace. So what? In the end, you're just taking his place as the guy squeezing me for protection money? Please, can you just leave me alone? I already said it wasn't like that. I'm not even Yakuza. I really just want to talk for a minute. Talk about what? Tachibana Real Estate. Doing a little investigation, and I'd like you to tell me what you know. Anything is fine. What I know isn't a hell of a lot. Besides, I prefer never to deal with those guys again. They're terrifying. Terrifying how? What do they do to you? Not even what they did. They just knew about me. Like, everything about me. Like what? My parents' home address, my daughter's school, where I source all the cafe supplies, who all my customers are. With that much ammo, they didn't even have to do anything. And to top it off, they're not even Yakuza. At least with that lot, you know what to expect. See, where would I go if I wanted to meet the guy from Tachibana's office who paid you a visit? Probably still there, finishing what they started. So where? The Hakua building on Shichifuku Street. The place my cafe was in. They've driven most of the tenants out, so the place is practically empty. But there was one stubborn guy who said the only way he was leaving was in a casket. Still there? Probably. They were making him all kinds of sweet deals, but he turned down every last one. I feel like we have played through this. If he's still there, Tachibana's boys will be too. Go have a look if you really want to get mixed up with him. Alright, thanks, I appreciate it. Tachibana's been running tenants out. If we've already played this, then maybe the Chapter 5 save was the right one. Because you remember, I was streaming when the guy was like, no, I'm not taking the money, and then they ended up with, yeah. Okay, so Chapter 5 is our save. Alright, that's fine. Let's load. Hey, we got a recap of what we were doing before. We're moving back into where I was. That won't ever be a problem. Yeah, okay. Yep. Because we have all the abilities, like all the stances, rather, unlocked. Rush style. Health. Alright. So, what we're doing. Yamanoi's cleaning out the office. I'll walk around, kill some time, and check back in. Okay. That's right. We're waiting on the, we're waiting on the guy to be like, yeah, I cleaned out the office. Here's how you do your fucking real estate minigame. At which point I'll probably do the real estate minigame for a bit to get some money set up.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, boy. There's nothing I can teach you yet. Keep honing your skills, boy.
Alright.
You dare bark at me, boy? Get back here, you little shit. You dare speak to me in that tone of voice, boy? Oh god, do you remember I paid like the 10 million yen vending machine or what the fuck ever and got like the best item you could possibly get
Yeah.
first try, and now it won't let me touch the vending machines anymore?
Yeah,
Like, fuck you getting the best thing on the first try. No more. So this guy is, what was it, Kiwami Bob Zero or something like that? He gives you DLC items.
Oh.
Bob
I wasn't
Utsunomiya.
ready.
Huh? Oh, you weren't ready for Clown Man?
No, I heard you talk to this guy, and I was like, oh, this guy? And then I looked, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah. He gives you all the, DLC stuff. And I think I have all the DLC, like all the freebies they give out. I'm probably not going to use most of it, but I'm going to keep it in my back pocket in case, like, I get to the point where I have to, like, do a little cheatiness to continue the story on.
I
'Cause,
also felt like, oh,
yeah. And the healing items I can get in-game, I just, I have not done that here. Let's go to, we should go to the pawn shop. Sell some stuff. Yeah, no, I like, I'll keep those items in my back pocket, just in case, because it's like, one of those things where it's like, if I get stuck, that's not fun to watch. So, but chances are I won't use them. I'm a lot better at this than I was when I first tried to play Yakuza 0 with no experience in how the game worked. Yeah.
wow.
Unrelatable. I cannot relate. Here we go. Okay. So we did that. Now we have a shit ton of money because we sold off the plates that you get for buying the game on, like, special or some shit. I don't remember. I'm going to use that money to buff my skills a bit. I am one of those players who likes to be in brawler mode a lot. So I'm probably gonna get E-Guard. You know? Quick step blow. Pretty good one. Regard 2. So, Regard is, as long as you have heat level, I want to say 2, you can block, and then if somebody breaks your block, you can immediately reapply it twice. which is super useful because a lot of the enemies in this game, like boss fight wise, will break your guard in 2 hits. Yeah, this game is kind of it is prone to difficulty spikes. Just, you know, something to keep in mind. I enjoy it a lot, but I'll admit it has some problems sometimes. Yeah, let's fight in the back alley. That sounds fun. Biohara. Damn! Final adjustment. Lost about 2 inches. Oh, pager. 89 is all set. 01104 has come by. Guess he's done cleaning the Sugito building. Okay, this one I'm sure everybody remembers. We busted into this building because there was a squatter there. And he was like playing the Sega Genesis and stuff because he was paid by the Yakuza to like squat in the building and stop Tachibana real estate from buying it. Except it wasn't stopping Tachibana, it was stopping like an old man that was like not entirely unrelated but mostly unrelated to what was happening. And he had us go in there and help him out. And we scared the guy off. And then the old man was like, yeah, this happens all the time. I'd really appreciate if you could take over the business for me. And now we're going to go take over the business. We're also going to sprint. So there's an ability you get in this game, specifically because they know that the map is huge and you're going to want to run across it all the time. You spend completion points, the stuff that you get for doing achievements, to get more sprint time. Bam. Okay, other thing to keep in mind. Every time you do a heat action in battle, which is your finisher moves, it like has a little hidden check mark that it marks on your combat sheet. It says like, I performed this one, check. And it gives you a lot of money and does a shit ton of damage. But if you do it again, it gives you like next to no money and does barely any damage. And it'll do that for each one. So in boss fights, you kind of have to hope that you can pull off as many heat actions as you possibly can. And then after you get like your 2 or 3 that you know that you can do, you just have to stop and fight and let your heat gauge stay high instead of trying to do finishers. I had to learn that the hard way. I kept getting my ass curb stomped. Marina, Yamanoi-san's secretary. I look forward to working with you. Alright, Kiryu, good to meet you. What do you think, Kiryu-san? The place looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, it's incredible. Remember, this is the place that had like a bunch of wire racks and like takeout boxes and stuff, and like a shitty falling apart wooden floor, and now look at it. This has happened. This has happened in game in the span of an hour. You can now use the office in the Sugita building as your hideout, which serves as your business headquarters. As your story advances, you'll unlock the ability to switch protagonists using the hideout telephone, as well as change clothes in any of the outfits you've unlocked. Now, how about I walk you through some business basics? Good time? Sure, sounds good. In that case, I'll let my secretary take it from here. There's a lot to remember, but if you forget anything, you can ask me anytime. For now, I'll walk you through the whole process once. Managing your business 1 out of 9. Okay, so I'm going to boil this down super quick. There's a mini game called Kamurocho Real Estate Battle Royale, or rather Kamurocho Real Estate Royale. The objective is to control all of Kamurocho by buying buildings, putting in managers of each district, and providing protection to those districts to stop people from undermining your business. You generate passive income with the game on, whether or not you are actively playing this minigame. So it's a great way to earn money to help you raise your skills. Plus, there is a skill set, or rather a battle stance, that is only available from the Real Estate Royale called Dragon of Dojima style. So you need to play through the minigame and 100% it to get that combat stance, which is one of the best combat stances in this game at high level. It is your Yakuza 1 fighting style, and it destroys people. So it's worth it, and I'm going to do it because you'll find yourself needing money a lot in this game. It's not as involved as Majima's minigame, which is a cabaret manager minigame. This one's more like managing spreadsheets. Cabaret is like a mix of almost like RPG mechanic stuff. Certain hostesses are better at certain things. You have to like put them with particular people and then like try and upsell customers and stuff. This one is a lot less intense. It's basically like just assign people and then collect money, and maybe you'll get into a fight occasionally. Okay, so if I remember right, triangle means better. Like, I think it's like circle, triangle, star, and X means bad. So like, give me a second. I don't remember. It's a common thing in like Japanese symbology, and I never remember. Employees, advisors, staff. Yeah, that's fun. Trying to Real Estate Royale symbols. Okay, double circle great, circle good, triangle okay, X bad. Okay. Cool. That's what I need to know. So we're looking for somebody with a circle, and that's gonna be Tomomi. So we'll tell her to upgrade that property. Did. Start collection. Staff. Okay. We have to staff before we can start collection. So, you're gonna run Suneo, or possibly Suneo's good. Yep, assign him. Security. Takeshi Taira. These aren't muscles. I just have a big chest. I got mugged last time I was in Mongolia. I'm good at arguing. Okay. Taka Uematsu. Keep him on there. Okay. Now. Start collection. And there you go. We have started collection. We paid our initial amount, and now they are going to collect money. Okay, the collections order like a pro. Now you just need to relax for a bit, and that cash will come flowing in. Oh, and Yamanoi-san left me some funds to serve as your initial operating capital. I'll give that to you now. Receive 15 million yen. This is a fortune, are you sure? Of course, that nest egg and Yodikaze down on the first floor of this building are my little send-off to you. Please use them with my blessing. Though relying on a single shop's profits, putting a lot of eggs in one basket. Why not buy another with that cash? If you want a solid starter, I'd recommend Sukiyaki Moranaka on Tenkaichi. It's a pretty popular spot, but still comparatively affordable acquisition. Alright, I'll go have a look. Okay, so we're gonna go to Tenkaichi Street. We're gonna buy that fucking whatever it was. Ooh, his phone card? Ooh, Erika Kikawa. Type A. Yeah, this game has phone card collectibles. And they come in, I think, Type A and Type B. They have, like, fully dressed, half undressed, and then, like, underwear shoot. Yeah. Get stuff for collecting them, too. Okay. Sukiyaki Moranaka. Main outpost of an old-school sukiyaki restaurant. I always booked solid with reservations. What should I do? Buy it? There we go. I'll make an offer. In cash! Go! And now we control 11% of the Leisure King's area. So the Leisure King is the guy who runs this particular district of Kamurocho. And by buying buildings and collecting money here, we expand our influence. Once we get far enough, he'll probably want to pick a fight with us. Looks like you acquired a new property. Also, those collections you ordered are in. The money is ready and waiting for you. Okay. Okay. That collection goes faster than normal. Yep. 2 million yen. Okay. That collection goes faster than normal because they're just doing a tutorial. But, yeah. We're gonna invest. Always invest back into your businesses. Okay. Economy going up. There we go. Collect money. Okay, it looks like those profits are in. This is exactly when you need to keep a watch for one of the 5 billionaires picking a money battle. If you lose in that money battle, you lose ownership of a property. Be sure you always appoint a manager. I am hiccuping really bad. Oh. Right, got it. It's definitely a lot to keep in your head, though. Haha, true, but I'm sure you'll have it soon, Kiryu-san. Basically, you want to expand your holdings, grow those properties, enhance your personnel roster. That'll build your share and earn you greater profits. The bigger we get by repeating that process, the closer we'll be to shutting down the 5 billionaires. Right, I'm on it. Oh, one other thing. I'm leaving it up to you how to spend any profits and operating capital. In this line of work, you end up spending money in all sorts of ways. Invest wisely. That includes investing in yourself. I don't see how I'm going to spend this much money anytime soon, but thanks. I'll use it well, I hope. I trust that you will, Mr. President. Wait, I don't remember becoming president. No, but as secretary, it just feels natural to call the one making all the business calls the president. Doesn't that feel secretary-ish? Does it? I wouldn't really know, but Yamanoe-san's the president here, isn't he? Well, yes, officially. But what's the harm? If Marina-san wants to call you that, I say let her. It's actually my first gig as a secretary, so I'm eager to be as secretary-ish as possible. Oh, you're a first-timer at this too? What did you used to be before Yamanoe-san hired you? That's a big, juicy secret. Yeah? Okay then, I don't really care what you call me, so knock yourself out. Hey, then let's aim for the top, Mr. Prez. Right. You seem capable enough, but a little odd. Be a lot of headaches in my future. Oh well, I agree to do this. I'm going all in. Okay. Okay, I was gonna meet Oda for that drink. Said the place was called Serena? It's Arena? Arena. On Tenkaichi Street. Arena. Golly, it's Kiryu-san. Yo, how's it hanging? Crazy Kyo from the Yokomichi Silvers. Hard to tell if you're acting like a gentleman or a Yankee, as usual. So what brings you here today? I'm sorry. Actually, I want to work on my hooliganism with you, Kiryu-san. Please let me work at your office and help your business. I really doubt you'll be able to be a better hooligan by working at my company. Please? I'll do anything. I don't even want money for it. Now, if you're gonna help, I'll pay you a salary. Even if we know each other, business is business. You're bitchin', Kiryu-san. Yo, I think I just learned some shit about being a hardcore hooligan right now. There we go. He's really good at entertainment, but he sucks at almost everything else. Kiryu-san, thanks for helping me get my pistons pumping. Sure, let's kick it into top gear. Yeah, so that's how that's gonna work. I will play that minigame a bit once we continue this story just a tiny bit more. This bar is a recurring location for multiple games.
いや。
あれ？お客さん初めて？
ああ。
お好きな席にどうぞ。
いや、俺は待ち合わせで。
緊張してんじゃねえよ。
錦。
よ。
なんでお前がここに？
行きつけの店の1軒や2軒、俺にだってあるさ。
Yeah, he just shows
この
up
店
and
は今俺の一
Ishiyama,
番
his
の
brother,
な。
happens to be drinking there.
あら、錦山くんのお知り合い？
And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
もしかして
Brother's like, what, am I not allowed to have a regular bar?
そうだが。
うわ、やっと会えた。一度お会いしてみたかったのよ。錦山くん、ヨウとあなたの話しかしないから。
おい、余計なこと言うな。まあいい。とりあえずここ座れよ、キリュウ。それにしても奇遇だな。
ああ。お前はよく来るのか？
まあな。組の兄貴たちもまだこの店は知らねえ。落ち着いて飲めるんだな。そのうちおめえも誘おうと思
Yeah,
って。
so it's like
ならちょうど
people
手間が省けた
in
な。
the Yakuza family that they serve, the Dojima
お前
family,
さっき待ち合わせって言ってたか。
have not located
相
Serena.
手は
Like,
立
they
花
don't
不動産の
understand
小田だ。
that it's a popular place
先に来てるはずなんだが。
for like hiding out and stuff.
小田さんなら
So
まだ来
Nishiki
てないわよ。
like hides himself out here because they aren't interested in the bar at all.
最初の一杯は私のおごり。
もともと小田におごられる予定だ。
なんだ、あまり乗客じゃないみたいね。
なに、俺たちはこれからの人間だからよ。
I love how he's like, well, or she's like, first drink's on me, and he's like, well, it was supposed to be on Oda.
あいつはまだ
She's
学
like,
生
oh,
だ
I get the
よ。
feeling you're not a big
でもな
spender.
んだったらここでバイトさせてやってくれ。
おい。
Don't
夢に
Yumi
この街で
working as
ホ
a
ステスさ
hostess
せんのか？
now?
人気出ると思わ
Don't
ね
you
え
think
か？
she'd be great
あ
at
い
it?
つはひまわりの
Even
頃
back
か
at
ら
Sunflower, she had all the older guys charmed.
じゃあ期待の
Sounds
新
like
人
another
ね。
rising star then.
そうか。
Could be right.
なんだか桐生さん
Sound like
ゆみちゃんの
Yumi-chan's
お父さんみ
father,
たい
Kiryu-san.
そこはせめて
At least tell the poor guy he sounds like our brother.
失言ね
Yeah, so Nishiki, Yumi, and Kiryu were all orphans, and they were super close to each other, so they considered themselves like
そ
brothers
れ
and
にし
sisters.
ても立花不動産の小田って言ったか
Oda is taking
ちょっと
his
遅いんじゃない
time,
か
yeah. True.
どうするもう一杯飲むか
Grab another round?
いや
No.
待つよ
I'll wait. Rude to get
先輩を
plastered on my own
振っといて
before the guy who's buying even
俺だけ出
goes
来
up.
上がっちまうわけにもいかないからな
Oh?
な
What
ん
do
だ
you? Starting to sound like a
お前も少しは
responsible
サラリーマンっぽくな
salaryman.
ってきたじゃねえか
これくらいで何言ってんだ
Make it sound like this is some weird ritual.
I don't know,
Just
man.
basic manners.
Sure,
Common
just get-
courtesy.
その常識がねえのが
Yeah, and
お前だ
since
ろ
when you had that?
言ってろ
Wise ass.
ねえそれならカラオケでもどう
えいいね歌う歌う
Karaoke. Awesome.
それじゃ酒飲んでんのと変わんねえだろつうか
Was that
カラオケならこ
karaoke
の
the
前
other
も
day?
じゃあお前は聞い
And
て
you
るだ
can
けでいい
just sit, he's like, besides, we did karaoke the other day. and It's like, then you can just sit there and listen while
仕
I'm
事終わり
rocking.
の時くらい固いこと一個なしよ歌ってる間に小田さんもきっと来るわ
Just
しょ
sing.
うがねえな
Gonna twist my arm.
そうと決まれば善は急げだ
Let's get right to it.
ミュージックスタート
Atoll. Here we go. Judgment. Okay, so now Nishiki's thing, and we're gonna background.
N-I-S-I-K-I 錦不良品の野良錦 Let's go だけど簡単錦おいおいおい錦おいはいはいイェイふうイエスマンにふうなりそびれた悪に残されたのという名のジャスティスをブレイキンザローブレイキンザワー壊せ切り裂けてんだねもうブレイキンザルー六方全書じゃ縛れない波乱分子さ振り上げた握り拳が俺たちのジャッジメント
There we go. That is karaoke. Let's see, I got a 97% score. Excuse me. Karaoke King. Yakuza 3, they added fucking leaderboards for karaoke.
どうよ
錦山くん
How
す
was
ご
that?
いプロみた
Amazing,
いだったわ
Nishiyama-kun. You sounded like
だ
a
ろだ
pro.
ろおめえもなんだかんだ言ってノリノリだったじゃねえか
しょうがねえから乗ってやっただけだ
Yeah, Kiryu puts a
素直じゃね
fucking
えな
110%
本
into
当はおめえ
everything.
も歌いたいんじゃねえのか
そんなわけないだろタグ
それにしても小田ってやつ本当に遅いなおめえの話を聞く限りそんな
Yeah,
坊主な
Oda
や
is
つとも思えねえ
extremely
けど
late. Jesus Christ, somebody
事故にでもあ
please
ったんじゃない
go
かしら
check on him. Like, how difficult is that to understand? Like, oh, he was supposed to be here 3 hours ago. Why isn't he here? Maybe someone should go try to find him?
いらっしゃ。
And this is why somebody should have went to find him.
太田。
よう、元気そうだな。
阿波野の兄貴。なんでここに。
座ってろ、錦山。こいつらに見覚えあんだろ。桐生。
その説はお世話になりました、桐生さん。お前ら戦友やの。
Those are the people whose squatter we ran.
お前らが小田をやったのか。
その前にお前がうちのしのぎ邪魔したんだろ。橘不動産って言え、こそこそ登場会に盾ついてる連中で。組抜けて早々、お前も義理ってものが分かってねえ。親父、ここは俺が。こいつ知ってるか？うちの岡部ってもんだ。例の戦友屋のしのぎはこいつの仕切りでな。かわいそうにおめえのせいでけじめつけちまった。
おめえ今度は何やらかした？
下っ端が口を挟むんじゃねえぞ。おら
錦。
いや、俺がこちらの片木さんと話してんだろうが。錦山よ、ガキがシャシャレ出てくんな。
I'm looking through. Okay, I don't want to skip this. This is a really intense scene. Real quick. I'm looking through donation tiers for a server for a game that I play. And I was like, oh, maybe $1. You know, I could spare $1 for them because they're having some concerns. They've been dealing with server instability, and a lot of their donators have left, even though they've corrected the instability. Problem is, the thing they had to do to correct the instability increases costs on the server side. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can donate $1. I can put that. Their donation tiers, $1, fine. They give you a role in their Discord and stuff. That's all you have to donate to get something really good. But I started looking up. You can donate $1. You can donate $4.20. You can donate $5. $25 is the next tier. It gets you like a banner on their website. $50 gets you 2 banners on their website. Cool. The next tier is $100, and it says, "Congratulations, you spent $100 on a stupid fucking game." Then you get like up into the multiple hundreds, and there's like a $420 donation monthly that says, "You are King Stoner." And then above that one is 69 was it 69.69 as a donation amount, and it says, "This is outrageous." And then below it, in the little mini description, it says, "You are granted a seat on the council, but we withhold the rank of nice." Like, just okay.
錦山は関係ねえ。
Yeah.
こいつとはたまたま
Yeah,
居合わせただけ
Nishikiyama's
で
getting the
す。
shit knocked out of him for no good reason. It's like, I just ran into him here. He has nothing to do with any of this.
の次はてめえだ。
Like,
ねえ親父、もうこいつやっちまっていいっすか。こいつの面見てるだけで俺らはもう。
what are you gonna do with that dinky little knife?
片木の皆さんに迷惑かけねえようにな。店の外であれ。ほら、ここで錦山と飲んでる。美人のママも一緒にな。
来いや、桐生。
Oh, that's the guy who had his fucking finger cut off because he failed to beat the shit out of me last time. Not Kaze, just a random
す
thug.
ぐに戻る。
So they're trying to take him out back to kill him, and Kiryu stops on his way out back, following them, looks at Nishiki and goes, "I'll be right back,"
こっちよこっち。
and then just
楽しいや
leaves,
ろや。ねえ、錦山。
which is a pretty badass threat. Like, these guys are like, "Oh, we're gonna kill him," and they're all armed with various weapons, and then he just like follows them willingly outside and goes, "Hey, I'll be right back." And it's like, oh.
俺はよ、お前が正気とは思
Yeah,
え
I
ね
see it. You must have lost your goddamn mind.
組み抜けた
Not two
その
steps out of the family door and you're pissing all over it.
引っ掛け
A
や
little stunt cost us our cut of 10 million yen.
1000万からのしのぎがパーだ。死に急ぐの
Got
は
a
勝
death
手だ。
wish. That's on you. Find a way out that doesn't dick over the rest of us just doing our jobs.
何つったって
Why are you still standing? Get on the ground, hands and knees. Do you even understand the position you're in, dipshit?
バカ野郎。
なんか勘違い
I
して
think
るら
there's
しい
been a misunderstanding.
あ
Huh?
あんたらの
I have no
悪い時は
intention of
ね
apologizing to you.
お
No
となし
reason
く
to
殴
let
ら
you
れて
slap
や
me
る
around
理由も
either.
ない
やる気なのか。
You wanna fight us?
そう
Seriously?
かよ。
You're a laugh a minute, kid.
面白いな、お前。おれ。
Go on, take a swing.
早くや
Don't keep me
れよ。
waiting. This is the last line in the
こ
sand.
こが最後の一戦だ。すぐそこに
Lieutenant
青
Iwano's
の親父が
right
わざわざ
upstairs.
出張ってきてる。
Came out here in person. If you're ready to do this with him around, well, I'd say you got balls, but no damn
褒
brains.
めてやるよ。
俺の仲間
My
が
friends are
血を流して
bleeding.
る
Right, Nishikiyama and that Tachibana real estate buddy of
立花不動
yours.
産のお前のせい
That
だ
guy coughed up your whereabouts after just a couple of minutes.
あいつはほんの少し可愛がっただけですぐてめえのいところ吐いたよ。
Just fucking hooks him.
Bam.
何が最後
Threw your line in the sand. You crossed that a while ago.
超えてんだ
行くぜ。
And then, you know, bring it on, Japanese. I gotta kill the guy with a knife. Or anything else, I'm killing the guy with a knife. Hi, Nomura. Oosh. You kicked.
組抜けてからの方がよっぽどヤクザじゃね
You gotten way more Yakuza since leaving the family. Funny how that shit works. What next? Try me.
えか。やってみろよ。
And he does the, like, you cannot punch me thing. Why are you and Tachibana really? What?
わかってるぜ。
Not like I don't already know. Captain Kazuma's orders? No.
俺がわざわざこんな
Only reason I drag my ass out here on a job like this is I heard you were wrapped up with Tachibana now. You're Captain Kazuma's little pet.
俺はよ。
As far as I'm concerned, looks an awful lot like Kazuma's Tachibana real estate. To make a move on the empty lot. What do you say? Am I right? Or am I right?
俺の言ってること間違ってるか？どう思うが？
Think whatever you
あんたの
want.
勝手だ。
Pretty shit at hiding.
ごまかすのが下手だ
The way I
な。
see it, it's all part of your charm, though.
おめえのそういうとこ気に入ってんだ。なあ。立花不動産。
Tachibana found the lot's
も
owners
う
yet?
殻の一粒の持ち主を見つけたのか？そうか。
Not yet, huh?
まだか。
But he's at least got a clue by now.
手がかりこれは掴んだはずだ。俺は何も言ってない。
Haven't said a word.
ねえいい。
Didn't have to. Your eyes tell me everything I want to know. Love how easy to read you
お
are.
めえは分かりやすくてほんといいや。勝手にやっ
I
て
don't
ろ。
know for this.
なあ、桐生よ。
Hey, Kiryu, set me up with a meeting with your boss over at Tachibana.
合わせろ。やつはうまい
He's
こと
been doing a good job staying hidden.
青には
Having you arrange it
おめえに
seems like the
仲立ち
quickest
してもらうのは手っ取り早い。
俺はもう道
I
場に
left the Dojima family. Got no reason
あ
to
ん
do
た
you
に
any
指図
favors
される
now.
義理はね。
やってくれりゃ。
Do this for me and we'll
戦友
forget
屋の
about
件は
this
水に
squatter
流して
business.
やる。
The fact that you and Kazuma made a move on the empty lot.
殻の一粒に手出そうとしたこともな。それと
Or
も
would you rather paint a big old target on your
か
back?
けられていか。
Every crew under the Dojima family
ド
is
ジマ
gunning
に
for
参
you.
加の全組織からだ。無所に逃げ込んだとしても
Don't
無
think
駄
you
だ
could
ぜ。
run away to prison.
死ぬまで
Stay on your ass till you drew your last breath. Wherever you hide.
楽に死ぬ。
Don't think for a damn second it'd be quick death.
やってみろ。
Take your best shot.
ちゃんと
Got your brain plugged in as I'm telling you this? This shit doesn't end with you. After you're in the dirt, we move on to your next of kin, Nishikiyama.
兄弟も死
Bro.
滅する。錦山のことだ。このままじゃあいつ
Keep
は
this up, he's
お
collateral
めえのとばっ
damage.
ちりだ。
Your damage.
助けて
Do
や
the
る。
guy a favor.
あんた、
What do you plan to do if you meet Tachibana?
殻の一つの情報を
Beat every bit of intel he's got on the empty lot out of him.
させるんだ。
That's all. Well, that, and send a message to outsiders who want to meddle with shit that don't concern them.
つまり
Meaning, have him killed. I'll give you till morning to decide.
時間ある。
Hand over Tachibana or die in his place.
立花渡すか。
Take your pick.
おめえ
Call me tonight.
どっちか選んで今夜中に連絡しろや。返事がねえときは。
If I don't hear from you,
狩りを
hunt's
始
on.
める。
We'll be coming for your head to add to the collection.
お前の首で。
Okay. An honest living complete. Nice. Worth 40 times 700,000 yen high-end Swiss watches. Nice. There we go. We did an honest living. Chapter 6. The Yakuza Way. This game has 10 chapters. No. No.
もういいよ。 迷惑かけた。
小田さん。
Yeah, I'll probably save here in a sec. And I'll call it done for now. I really need to actually go the fuck to sleep and fix my schedule.
すまねえ、兄弟。俺はまるでお前の力になってやれなかった。
Yeah, Nishiki, you couldn't have really done much to help
そ
out.
れはこっちのセリフだ。結局お前のことまで巻き込んじまった。悪い。
おい、お前、これからどうする気だ？
What are you gonna do now?
さっきの青
The
野って
Wano
やつに
guy told you to give up the
う
boss,
ちの社
didn't he?
長を渡せって言われたんだろ
さっきおめえが下
Wano
で
mentioned
暴れ
it
て
while
る
you
の
were
だ。
busting heads downstairs.
阿波野の兄貴がそう言ってたんだ。これから道場
Dojima family is kicking off an all-hands search for the president of Tachibana Real Estate.
探すことになるってな。俺からもお前を説得しろって
He suggested I start trying to convince you too. Wants to make sure you know giving up Tachibana is the only way you get out of this alive.
よ
Come on, the boss is going around town right now digging up enough info to get your ass off the hook for that murder.
その社長
Planning to serve his head up to Dojima on a
堂
platter?
島組に差し出すのか？
あんた黙って
You
ろ。
stay out of this!
なんだと？
Excuse you?
断りゃ立花の代わりに
Not Tachibana, it'll be Kiryu said on that plate. With the whole Dojima family on the hunt, there's no escape.
だったらうちの社長
But
が
it's
殺さ
fine
れる
with
こ
you
と
that
は構わ
Tachibana
ない。
has to die.
てめえらがキ
You
リを巻き込ん
shitheads
だ
are the
んだ
ones who
ろ。
dragged Kiryu into this.
よせ。
Hey, ease off. He's been hurt, Nishiki.
それに、
Besides, I already
いず
knew
れ
I'd
道
be
島
making
組
an
を敵
enemy
に
of
回
the
す
Dojima
のは
family
俺も
eventually.
承知の上だ。
Just happened sooner rather than later.
思っているそのタイミングが早かっただけだ。
Seriously planning to go head to head with them? You gotta be out of your fucking mind! Not even Kazuma-san could have known things would get this bad.
それは確か
You
に。
gotta be out of your goddamn mind!
もともと立花社長は堂島組と正面から勝ち合う前に
Tachibana was planning on having the empty lot in his pocket long before going to war with the Dojima.
堂島組にとっては
The Dojima, that little plot's worth more than $1 billion yen.
それをうまく使えば
Play that trump card right, and we could buy control over a huge chunk of Kamurocho. The force, even the Dojima family couldn't shuffle out of the deck so easily.
ただ
Now, never figured the Dojima lieutenants would force our hand this early.
阿波野の兄貴を甘く見すぎだ
You guys underestimated Awano. Can't lump him in with a brute like Kuze. He's actually pretty sharp.
とにかく社長
We
の
need to
話だ
talk to the president.
マ
Mama,
マ電
can I
話し
use
て
your
くれ
phone?
全員が助かる道だった
Gotta
ら
be
さ
some way everybody gets out of this
うちが
alive.
この一つ
We
も
can
の
pin down the
所
empty
有者を
lot's
抑えれ
owner
ば
and get the chips to bargain with the Dojima family on our team.
だといいが
On
よ
our terms.
社長
Better be right.
小田です
Sir, it's Oda.
今桐
I'm
生
with
とセレナ
Kiryu
って
in a
店
bar
です
called Serena.
え
Yes, sir.
それ
So
で
then
堂島組
Dojima's
の
man Awano
社長を
told
渡せ
Kiryu
と
to hand
桐
you
生
over
に
to
仕掛け
them
てきました
or die.
はい
That's right.
うちが
They know we're
彼
after
の
the
一
empty
つを
lot,
気づ
which
い
is
てます
why
だから社長は今すぐ身を
sir, you
隠して
need
く
to
ださい
hide fast.
俺はも
I don't think we can trust
桐
Kiryu
生は
anymore.
信用できない
Might sell you out to Dojima.
社長を堂島組に売るかもしれない
Hey, hang on a goddamn minute.
いいんだ、錦。
Fine, Nish.
でもよ
But he. That solves that.
これでも
Now even I don't
俺
know
に
where
も
the
社
boss
長
is
がど
going
こ
to
に
be.
いるかはわからない
くそ
悪く思うなよ
Nothing personal.
騒がせたな。
Sorry for all the trouble.
怖い
I
思
know
いを
all
させ
that
て
must have been frightening.
うちの心配なんて
All that must have
そ
been
れよ
frightening.
り
Worrying?
これから
You're
どうする？
worried about me. Forget it. What are you going to do?
おい待て
Hey, wait, Kiryu. What the hell are you planning?
する気なんだよ。
今さらジタバタして
Panicking
も
now
始まん
won't
ない
get me anywhere. I knew when I left the family that I'd be walking this path
一人
alone.
でやるつもりだった。まずはクゼ
I'll
を
nab
捕まえて
Kuze and then clear my
俺の
name.
濡れ
Back to
衣を
square
晴ら
one.
す。振り出しに戻ったな。
バカ野郎。
Idiot. You really think you're in any position to pull that kind of stunt off now?
それでも
Doesn't matter. Still my only option.
俺はやるしかねえんだ。
Only option, violence. Okay, now we're back out of swing. Back to clear my name, huh? Come to think of it, I still haven't gotten back to the empty lot, or I still haven't given the lot a proper once over. Cops may clear it out by now. Could be worth, could be worth going by to take a look. A look. Okay, we are gonna go save. Save here. Save. Okay, we're good. I am now. Okay. I am now going to end the gameplay. Triangle again. Cool. Real Yakuza play with a gamepad, by the way. Alright. Here it is. We are now ending my stream. My stream will be ending now. Let's put that at like 36. Okay. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you liked what you saw. As you can see, I have quite a few social links. Follow social links, if you will, such as the famous persona. You can see them over here. My Instagram at LeetCatGirl69, which I do not use. You can also see my Twitter right here at ReseroGone. I use it sometimes. And then my YouTube channel, which is Resero. Check that out. It's dead. But yeah, okay. And that's what I got for you today. We're done now. I hope you liked it. I know I liked it. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Try to stay safe. If you are on a Discord that uses the Me6 bot, just keep in mind that it's been compromised and you may get some direct messages from it. Just don't fucking interact with that bot right now because it could hijack your account. Just a heads up, just a warning. But yeah, take it easy out there. Bye.